All right, I'm in the Tuesday qualifying round in the 2020 Winter Major. I'm playing on my 99 account, so I've got some T4 and below clubs. Not necessarily low level. It doesn't take very long to get your clubs maxed up, especially if you're slow playing down at the bottom and you don't have all of the clubs available. Let's go to the images and check out this hole. So what I'm doing in this account. So with my low level account, the deal is I'm playing very conservative. Partially, I'm playing conservative because you can't afford to end up in the rough or the sand when you've got lower developed clubs because none of your clubs are super good, but the ones that are the worst are your sand and your rough clubs. So I don't want to have to use those. I don't want to pull them out of my bag. I want to leave them in the clubhouse and save myself a couple slots in my bag. And so my goal is to stay in the fairway. If you have lower developed clubs, staying in the fairway is key. Your best clubs are the top four in your bag, and you want to always be in those top four and never have to pull out that sand wedge and that rough iron. So my goal is to get up here in the tip and then come at it. I'm going to bring a Titan, and the reason I'm bringing a Titan is on my second shot that it's going to put me, if I can get up into this area, it's going to put me at minimum Saturn, minimum long iron. If I bring a smaller ball, I'm still going to be in my long iron, but at minimum it's more accurate. So I'm going to bring a Titan. You can hit this with any ball. What I don't want is to end up here with some red line issue. So I'm gonna bring a Titan. I'm gonna use my secondary club is going to be a Saturn. I'm going to come at this with an Extra Mile and a Saturn. And those should be the only two clubs that I need. And I'm going to bring a Titan. And off we go. So today I practiced yesterday in all three of my counts. And if you watched my practice rounds, or if that was the first time you watched them or the 75th time that you watched them, when I'm out there practicing, I'm just practicing. I'm not concerned about getting in the hole. I'm trying out different shots. And it's all about the practice on that practice day. Today, I'm trying to qualify my account. So today I'm trying to be dead serious about it. I want to go in the minimum score minus 12, could be argued it's minus 13. I'm thinking of minus 12 as the minimum, and my goal today is minus 13. So I normally, when I come through in these qualifying rounds, I'm not interested in lighting the world on fire. What I'm interested in is going in. I'm looking, if you look this weekend, when the tournament's all over, go through and look at the people who are in the top 10 and top 20 and look at their qualifying rounds and see where you would stack up if you came in with a minus 12, minus 24, or the minus 13, minus 26, and see where you'd stack up. You do not have to light the world on fire in the qualifying round in order to have great tiebreakers in it. A lot of people are still trying to figure these holes out, and if you can come in and just play consistent, you're going to be way up the charts. Those lampposts are way in play. Way in play. So I want to give myself a little bit of room from that lamppost. I'm right up against the red line. It's 2.5 per ring, 2.4, so that leaves me 6, so it's about a ring and a quarter. I'm going to put a little teeny bit of left-hand curl just to bring me back over to the fairway. Hitting it perfect. Just try and get up there towards the tip and give myself a great shot with my Saturn. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. That's the goal. Today's goal is to just play consistent, be in the fairway, keep moving the ball forward. If I pick up, the whole thing is that the first thing I work on when I'm working on new holes is what club am I going to need on the drive? What ball do I want to bring? Where does that put me on the course? And what is my next club? And you may do a shot and you go, I don't like this. So look, what are my options? Where else could I land on there? Or what different ball could I bring? So before I start getting too worried about trying to put balls in the hole, it's trying to be consistent. So my goal is to put myself I want 18 shots. Every hole I want to give myself a shot to pick one up. And you do that by putting yourself in a good spot. Okay, it's 3.5 per ring at minimum club. And I'm going to do a 10% adjustment. So that's going to be 3-4. So we're talking about just about a ring. And I found that it's running just a little fast through here. I'm going to go straight at it. Just a little. So I'm going to do a 1 ring pull. I'm just trying to hit it perfect. Hitting it perfect. Give myself a look at it. Get in the hole. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. In the hole. Right off the bat, picking one up. Put yourself in a spot to give yourself the best opportunity to pick up that next shot. And if you pick it up, woo! If you don't pick it up, take your birdie, go to the next hole and do the same thing. Put yourself in the right spot. Everybody thinks they have to pick up all of them. The deal is when you look at the people that are at the top, they picked up 1 extra shot per round. And that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. If you've got lower developed stuff, you end up in the rough and you think, hey, I'm not that far away, but you're far enough away. If you had an upper developed account, if you got a Nirvana, you could, there's a potential that you could get on and recover. But when you've got lower developed clubs, that sand wedge and that rough iron are not going to help you. They're not going to help you recover. They'll help you get back out into the fairway, but they're not going to help you recover and pick up, get back on track. Stay out of the rough. Stay out of the sand. All right, that was hole number 1 of the 2020 Winter Major and Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.